Yes, can I help you?
As a matter of fact, you can. And for that lovely money. This isn't old enough. And hurry up, otherwise I'll blow your head off.
Certainly, sir.
Excuse me! Excuse me!
Stop, thief!
Stop, thief! Stop!
Eh? Thief?
Stop, thief! Stop in the name of the law!
Taxi! Taxi!
Cool.
How do you do? My name is Passepartout. No, my English is perfect. What do you do? My name is Passepartout. I have come to apply for the position of manservant to Mr. Phileas Fogg.
Yes, I see. Perhaps you'd better come in.
Oh, très bon. But you seem like a very good butler yourself. Why are you leaving?
Yes. Well, there really is no reason for me to leave. You see, I own the place. I am Phileas Fogg.
Oh, pardon me, Monsieur Fogg. I had no idea.
No, obviously not. Now, Mr. Passepartout, come through to my study.
Now, boy, you say you had a sharp nose. You mean like this?
Oh, yeah, Gov. That looks just like him.
PC Wintergreen, we better go straight to Scotland Yard with this. There's not a moment to be lost.
Well, Mr. Passepartout, your papers all seem in order. You know my terms?
Oui, monsieur.
Good. What time is it?
11:22.
Your watch is slow. It is 11:26, precisely.
Oh.
Very well. You're now in my employ. Good morning. I shall be at my club.
Extra! Extra! Read all about it! Sensational! £200,000 robbery from the Bank of England! Now, gentlemen, as you can see, we have an identical picture of the villain.
With due respect, Chief Inspector, he don't look much like a villain, does he?
Ah, very observant, Inspector Fix. He doesn't. Devilishly clever of him. He looks like a proper gentleman. Remember that. Now we'll be watching all the major ports. He's bound to try and escape the country. Fix, I'm sending you ahead to Suez tonight. Remember, men, the reputation of Scotland Yard is at stake here.
A gentleman, eh? We'll soon see about that.
I say, what a shocking business.
You'll never get away with it, you know.
Oh, he just might. He's obviously a clever fella. World's becoming such a small place.
What do you mean, sir? Has it shrunk?
As a matter of fact, it has. It is now possible to travel around the world in only 80 days.
Did you say 80 days, Mr. Fogg?
Yes, I did.
It's impossible.
Mr. Fogg is right, gentlemen. It says so here in the Times. The new railroad across India has made it possible.
Huh? 80 days, eh? Oh, but that doesn't allow for bad weather and other delays, does it?
It allows for everything.
Ah, in theory, yes, but in practice...
In practice, too, Mr. Stewart.
Ah, I'd like to see you do it, Mr. Fogg.
Why don't you do it with me, Mr. Stewart?
Oh, heaven forbid. but I'm prepared to bet £50,000 you can't do it. It's quite impossible.
Is it? To the contrary, it's perfectly possible. I'm prepared to wager £50,000 against you that it is.
When?
Straight away, right now.
Look here, Fogg, steady on. This is all a bit rash, isn't it?
I am not a rash man, Mr. Flanagan. Does anyone else wish to bet against me?
Well, if it's good enough for Mr. Stewart.
Yes, by George, certainly, old boy. Better.
Mr. Fogg, you can't be serious.
A good Englishman never jokes about something as serious as a bet.
All right, I will bet against you as well. £50,000, and I'll gladly lose my money if you become the first man ever to travel around the world in 80 days.
I will return to this room at 4:45 precisely on the afternoon of the 21st of December, 1873, in 115,200 minutes from now. I leave this afternoon. Good day, gentlemen. Now, Passepartout, I want you to complete a little packing.
Monsieur is going on a little journey?
We are going on a little journey around the world.
Around the world? Sacre bleu! This is just a little joke on poor Passepartout,
You will learn, dear fellow, that I never joke about anything. Pack this as well. Open it. It contains £100,000 cash. Our spending money. It is precisely 4:43. I will leave you now. Perhaps you'd care to bid us farewell?
Of course, old boy. We'll all come to the railway station with you. Least we can do.
Wait, gentlemen. You're going the wrong way. I suggest you join me on the roof.
The roof? It is not usual for a train to stop on a roof.
I said, by George, old boy, you haven't taken leave of your senses, have you?
All in good time, gentlemen. Follow me.
I said...
Gad, shooks, my slippers!
Oh, no! Oh, no! Ah, anything I can do, anything but flying!
Come, Passepartout, we haven't a moment to spare. If it's any comfort, if you die, then I too will die.
It is of very little comfort, monsieur. Do I have to?
I judged you as a brave and loyal servant. Unlikely as it may seem, perhaps I was wrong.
Very well. From now on, they will refer to me as Passepartout, the pigeon.
Cast the ropes. We leave for Suez.
Godspeed, Fogg.
Au revoir.
Good luck, old boy! Cheerio!
Adieu, gentlemen.
C'est formidable! Regardez là!
Mon Dieu!
Ça revient!
Fantastique!
Oh, incroyable, ça.
Oh, mon Dieu! What I would not give for a fresh croissant, a fresh coffee, and escargot. Ah, Paris, I'm in love with you.
You're perfectly free to visit Paris, Passepartout. Can you jump?
Oh!
Over there, Passepartout. The Swiss Alps, the most dangerous part of our journey.
It is worse than this?
1,000 times worse.
Oh!
It appears we are stuck. Passepartout, I would be obliged if you'd unstick us. Climb over the side and push. There's a good chap.
Climb over and push? Very well. But I may be gone for quite some time. Au revoir.
Thank you, Passepartout. It's now time for lunch. Would you care to join me? Oh, very well. It's a pleasure.
Oh, solo mio, ma fiamme d'oro. La 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 la.
Ah, an Italian pizza. Merci.
The fact is, sir, the rogue may well be on the next ship from England. If he is, I'll need to send a cable from here to Scotland Yard for an arrest warrant.
Of course, old boy. Anything you want. By the way, what's this Waller's name?
No idea, sir. We know what he looks like, but nobody knows his name.
Odd sod. Very queer, eh?
Diabolical, if you ask me. Excuse me, sir. I'd better get down to the wharf and keep an eye on things.
Hey, good luck.
Give me your papers, Passepartout. I'm going to the British Consul's office to have our papers stamped. That will prove we have actually been in Suez. Now, guard the gondola with your life. I'll return in precisely 1 hour. Camel?
Good afternoon, sir. It's nice to see an English face in this neck of the woods, eh?
Pardon me, but this is not an English face you are seeing. It is French.
Oh. And the other gentleman, he doesn't look much like a froggy though, does he, eh?
What means froggy? I'll have you know Monsieur Fogg is an English gentleman.
Is that so? Mr. Fogg, is it?
But we, Monsieur Phileas Fogg.
Thank you very much, young fella. You've been a big help to me. Here's a fiver for your trouble.
There you are, Mr. Fogg.
Thank you. Good day.
I say, Mr. Fogg. Yes, strange man. I wonder if Inspector Fix knows anything about him.
Driver, take me to the Great Pyramid of Giza, and then to the port. We have precisely 42 minutes.
Very good, sir.
English gentleman, my foot. Now, Phileas Fogg, I'm gonna fix you right up. Urgent cable to Scotland Yard. I have my man. Send arrest warrant for Mr. Phileas Fogg. Signed, Fix. Got that?
Yes, I've got it. I say, Inspector, that is an odd get-up for an English detective, what?
I am a master of disguise, sir, and that is why I have a reputation as the Yard's finest detective.
Really? Yes. And another thing, that Fogg chappie doesn't seem much like a bank robber. Odd, yes, but...
Oh, don't you worry about that, sir. He may look like a gent, but I can assure you he is rotten clean through. Now, please hurry and send that cable. Pardon me, FND. It is an urgent message from Mr. Phileas Fogg.
Eh? Meet me at the Great Pyramid without delay. Fogg. Mon Dieu! How can I be in two places at the same time?
Oh, don't worry, FND. I will guard the balloon for you. You go, quickly, very urgent.
Where have I seen that man before?
Ah, and now to stop the birds flying away, we simply cut off its wings.
As we say in English, Passepartout, you've been had. This is not my note.
Sacre bleu! Nothing goes right. Forgive me, monsieur.
Driver, turn your camel around and take us back to the port. Yes, it appears to have gone. Just as I thought, really. Now, according to this, the Mongolia sails from here to Bombay, our next destination.
Thank goodness, monsieur. When does it leave?
In precisely 30 seconds from now. Come, Passepartout.
You all right, Dove?
You have both seen nothing. You understand? I am Inspector Fix, Scotland Yard.
Ah, monsieur, it is good to be in Bombay, no?
It is never good to be in Bombay, Passepartout.
Oh?
It is only good to leave Bombay. And we will do that tonight at precisely 7:55 aboard the train to Calcutta. Remember that.
Oui, monsieur, I will. You can count me on. Can count on me. Pardon.
Now, see here, Superintendent. What you mean you cannot issue a warrant to arrest the biggest bank robber in British history?
Well, it's very simple. He is not the biggest bank robber in Indian history. That is what you call a considerable difference, Gorgeous. But if this Fogg was to commit a bank robbery on Indian soil...
But there is already a warrant out for him in Suez.
Oh, yes, very good. Then if there is a warrant in Suez, you don't need another one from me, do you?
But I am not in Suez. I am here.
Perhaps you are in the wrong place then. You should go to Suez.
But I've just come from there.
Oh, have you? Well, why didn't you arrest him in Suez?
Ah!
Sensational! Scotland Yard chases English top round the world! Extra!
I say, who'd ever thought Fogg was a thief, eh?
By George, what a scandal. What a scandal.
I say, he'll have to be expelled from the club. Expel him? I say, that's hardly cricket. I think we should wait for proof, gentlemen.
It's odd that we hardly know anything about old Fogg, isn't it? He merely came to the club each day, went home again, hardly spoke, very queer.
Yes, I'd agree with that.
Announcing the departure of the Bombay Calcutta Express. Oh yes, hurry up and get aboard.
We are running late, monsieur.
No, we are sitting late, Passepartout. This train should have left 32 seconds ago.
We are behind schedule, monsieur.
Yes, 46 seconds since London.
Monsieur is concerned?
No.
Excuse me, but what means all change?
Well, Saib, it means you've got to get off the train. The railway line's in here at Colby.
But why is it called the Bombay to Calcutta Express?
Well, it's your own particular destination, Calcutta.
But that is why we caught the train.
Oh, very good, Saib. Very clever. That means you are going to Calcutta. That, Saib, is the very reason it is called the Bombay Calcutta Express. One day it will travel all the way to Calcutta. Imagine that. All change! All change!
Come, Passepartout. We have a train to catch. To Allahabad.
But, monsieur, there was no need to pay 5,000 pounds to buy an elephant.
Passepartout, it is only money. Remember that.
Oh, oui, monsieur, but we have lost 2 days because of the train.
No, not at all. The delay was taken into consideration before I made the bet. Now wake me with tea in precisely 1 hour.
Mon Dieu, my master is a remarkable man.
Faster, faster. I've got to get to Calcutta by tomorrow night.
Oh, sorry, for only 10 rupees, I cannot be going any faster.
How about 20 rupees?
Make it 25, sir.
Done. 25 it is.
Yes, what is it?
I'm sorry, but we cannot go any further.
We have more old change, old change.
No, Sahib. Look!
Mon Dieu, sacre bleu!
Oh, it is the temple of Kali, the goddess of death. Oh, very, very bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. A human sacrifice.
I thought the English would have stamped out these barbaric customs by now. Yes, well, we can't let it happen, you know. Now, gentlemen, listen closely. This is what we will do. Rajiv, take the elephant and walk behind me.
Oh, great goddess Kali! By your silence, tell us this sacrifice is acceptable to you!
Wait! I command you!
Oh, he's gracious. Oh.
Come in now! Quickly, follow me!
Pull! 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 Oh, let's get out of here, Sahib. Here we are, Sahib. The train to Calcutta.
You are certain?
Oh, definitely, Sahib.
Very well. Passepartout, book 2 first-class seats to Calcutta.
But, monsieur, what about the young lady and the elephant?
Yes. Rajiv, you will take Jasmine to the British quarter in Bombay, where she'll be safe. You can keep the elephant.
Oh, but, monsieur, you cannot just give away 5,000 pounds worth of elephant.
I just did. Goodbye, madam. Rajiv? Come, Passepartout. We leave for Hong Kong tomorrow night.
Oh, sir, how can I thank you?
My name is Fix, Scotland Yard. You have a warrant for me, which has been sent from Bombay.
Very good. Now, what was the particular nature of the crime?
Bank robbery.
Oh, that's a very serious offense. But there is no need for a warrant from Bombay for that.
There ain't?
Oh, no. We can deal with that right here. You're under arrest for robbing banks.
Not me, you fool. The warrant is for Phileas Fogg.
Oh, yes, a likely story.
Please accept our sincere apologies. We have never had a Scotland Yard detective here before, you know.
All right, all right. But you're certain that a warrant has not arrived from Bombay?
Oh, quite certain.
Last. Fogg leaves for Hong Kong tonight.
Well, you can go with him. He'll just send you warrant to Hong Kong. Don't worry, sir. You can count on us.
Yes, it's what worries me.
When we arrive in Hong Kong, we will have only 2 hours before the next ship leaves for America. If we miss it, then I will lose my bet.
Bet? Ha! The only bet, Mr. Fogg, is that you will never leave Hong Kong as a free man. Ha ha ha!
Passepartout, go to the agent's office and confirm our bookings aboard the General Grant.
But right away, monsieur. Taxi! Taxi! The American shipping office, quickly! Allez! Allez!
Rally, good. I take you quicky, quicky, runny, runny.
Excuse me, but are we going in the right way?
Yes, yes, very shortcut, chop, chop.
Why is I think I've seen that driver before? No, it is impossible.
Quick, mister. Valley Interlisting. Look.
Eh? I can see nothing.
Ain't surprised you can't see nothing. Course there's nothing to see. Ha ha! That'll stop our Mr. Fogg. He won't leave without his manservant. Oh, no, not him.
Ah, sorry, sir, but we don't have any message from passenger Passepartout. Afraid we just have to leave without him.
I see. Very well. But should you hear anything, I will be on the deck. Good day.
So, he's leaving, eh? Very clever. But not clever enough, 'cause he's not leaving without me.
Mon Dieu! Oh, but where am I? Oh, no! The ship! It must be gone! What can I do? What can I do? But wait a moment! What is that? It is strong enough. It is big enough. But will it work? Monsieur Fogg, here I am, up here. I'm sorry, monsieur, but I'm lucky to be alive.
Yes. Well, it's time for morning tea, Passepartout. Bring it to me in my cabin in precisely 5 minutes.
Oh, oui, monsieur. Of course, monsieur. Very good, monsieur. Oh.
Thank you.
Excuse me, monsieur, but something is bothering me. I have a feeling someone is following us, trying to stop you making this journey around the world.
Utter rot, Passepartout. Now, why would anyone want to do that?
That is the problem. I have no idea. I just have a feeling someone is watching us.
Nonsense. Now, pour another tea, will you?
I'm sorry, gentlemen, but it'll be a couple of days before they clear the line.
I say, driver, if I offer you £5,000, would you lend me the snowplow? I may have a use for it.
£5,000, huh? Well, that seems fair enough. It's worth only $500. Sure, go ahead.
I'll give you £5 for this old crate.
Shucks, that old crate ain't worth nothing, sir. You can have it.
Well, thank you very much. I am obliged to you.
Now, Mr. Fogg, you say you have to be in Omaha in 5.5 hours to catch the train to Chicago.
Precisely.
Yep, well, that's 200 miles. Well, yep, I guess we can try. How much did you say?
I'm prepared to pay you £4,000 if you can do it.
But, monsieur...
Enough, Passepartout. If we do not reach Omaha in time, I will lose my bet. If I lose that, I will also lose my fortune. If Mr. Mudge was to ask £10,000, I'd pay it.
Oh? Well, I guess the price has just gone up. You did say 10,000.
Yes. Shall we go? Give Mr. Mudge his £10,000, Passepartout. We have arrived with 90 seconds to spare.
Why, thank you. Goodbye, gentlemen, and good luck. Whoa! Whoa!
And the Christmas fairy.
I say, Passepartout, give him £100.
Oh, no, this time, monsieur, I cannot. Look! The ship has already gone. Oh, mon Dieu, sacre bleu, terrible. Oh.
Sorry, Mac, I did the best I could. That's $5. Around the world, you say?
As a matter of fact, yes. Now, would you like to make yourself £100?
Listen, Mac, does a fish swim?
Very well. Take me to a ship which is capable of sailing the Atlantic.
You got it. One ship coming up.
Will you take us to Liverpool in England?
Oh, only Liverpool. Why not to China?
I said Liverpool.
No, but I'll take you to Bordeaux in France, because that's where I'm a-going. The fare is £12,000.
Very well. Take us to Bordeaux.
Oh.
I say, Captain Speedy, you realize that if you take me to Bordeaux, I will not get back to London in time to win my bet.
Couldn't give a hoot about your stupid bet.
Yes. Well, you see, I do. Now, Captain Speedy, take us to Liverpool.
You'll hang for this, Fogg.
I don't think so. You see, I am a fair man, sir, and I have a proposition for you.
Proposition?
Yes. I'm willing to buy your ship for £50,000.
Oh.
And at the end of the journey, you may have what is left of her.
Left?
Yes. In order to achieve the speed I require, we will have to burn all the coal and all the wood on her, even the furniture.
Mon Dieu!
And I'll also pay the 12,000 for our fare. That's a reasonable proposition, don't you think?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do, Mr. Fogg, sir. Shake on it, I'll forget any of this ever happened.
Well, Passepartout, today is the 21st of December. We have travelled around the world in 79 days, 15 hours, and 25 minutes. I have won my bet.
Oh, monsieur, it is unbelievable.
Oh, no. It is precisely as I calculated. All that remains is to present ourselves at the Reform Club at 4:45 this afternoon.
Mr. Fogg?
Yes?
Mon Dieu, it is him.
Yes, it is. Inspector Fix, Scotland Yard. Phileas Fogg, in the Queen's name, I arrest you. You're not going nowhere.
Oh, monsieur, what can we do? If you are not at the club in 15 minutes, you will be ruined.
Yes. Pity, really.
Oh, I'm sorry, monsieur, but it is too late. You have lost. Look at the time.
Passepartout, call the sergeant. I'd like a cup of tea.
Mr. Fogg, I owe you a very serious apology. I arrested a real robber at Torquay only 2 hours ago. He looked just like you. You're a free man.
Yes. Free, eh?
You have ruined my master, you big cabbage.
Come, Passepartout. We should go home.
I really am very sorry, sir. If there is anything I can do...
As a matter of fact, there is. Just stand there a moment, will you?
It is the end of everything. My master is ruined. I am ruined. All day he has stayed in his study. All day I have sat here. I wonder who is this can be coming here in a moment of ruination.
Here we are, Gov. The papers. Sorry they're late. I got that bank robber, you know.
Your Saturday paper, monsieur. Sorry it is late. They have caught their...
Passepartout, did you say Saturday?
Mon Dieu! How can it be Saturday? It is Sunday, the 22nd of December, not Saturday.
It is Saturday. No doubt of it. 4:35 in the afternoon. That means...
We have 10 minutes to get to the club. Come! Thief! Faster! Get out of the road! Come
Say, Passepartout, do you realize that if one travels around the globe in an easterly direction for 80 days, it means that by the time one arrives back from whence one started, one has gained a whole day?
Well, I never knew that.
Neither did I.
4:44, gentlemen. You won't make it now.
Not a chance. Our bet is safe.
George, yes. Safe as the bank of it. Well, just safe.
At least our Fogg is not a criminal. I was right.
Good afternoon. Here I am, gentlemen.
Gad?
I say.
Oh, what? By George! You've made history, Mr. Fogg. Congratulations. And so, gentlemen, a toast to our friend, Phileas Fogg. All England is proud of you, sir.
Cheers.
Bottoms up.
Good old Fogg.
Thank you, gentlemen. I think we have proved beyond all doubt that the world is a much smaller place these days. Is that agreed?
Yes.
In fact, I think it's actually quite possible to travel around the world in only 66 days.
Ah, nonsense.
Not at all.
All the dash.
Quite to the contrary, Mr. Stewart.
Mon Dieu! Here we go again!